Are the ships that Turkey's been building for Ukraine stuck on the Mediterranean side of Turkey because of the international law? This is a question that came up in Peter Alexievich's live stream, and those are always good. Highly recommend them. The thing about it is that there's this thing called the Montreux Convention that prevents passage of ships during war, and Turkey has cited it and refused to let ships that were being transferred from the United Kingdom, minesweepers that are being transferred from the United Kingdom to Ukraine, from going through. So it looks like there might be a problem. However, I would say there isn't, for one very important reason. They're Turkish ships, right? Until they are transferred to Ukraine, they are the property of the shipbuilder. And in the life of a ship, there is a kind of a stages of transfer, right? The builder builds the ship, they launch the ship, they get the ship ready, they take it out for builders trials, and they don't transfer it to the gaining navy until everyone's satisfied the ship works. So at that point, these ships would be the property of the Turkish shipbuilder, presumably almost certainly flagged with a Turkish flag. And so at that point, you just make it part of the last thing in the builder's trials is you go through the Dardanelles and you go to a Turkish Black Sea port where you effect the transfer of control, right? And this is a no-brainer, right? This is probably, you just make sure you don't transfer control until that puppy's in the Black Sea. And that would completely circumvent the Montreux Convention. Because remember, international law does not bind nations on their own, right? Turkish waters, Turkish ship, nothing in international law. And I read through the Montreux Convention, and there's nothing in there, I knew before reading it, but I wanted to be able to say I read it, right? So this is something that they could very easily do, and it has probably been baked in, right? Why would they have continued working on it? Why would Zelensky have gone to visit the ships if this wasn't the case, right? And so Turkey is going to let it go, and Turkey probably even has a very weak plausible deniability that gets, if Russia gives them static, they could say, hey, Turkish ship, our waters, they got rights. Shipbuilders have rights to do business, and they followed all the rules. Weak, but I honestly don't think they built the ships, right? They let the ships be built for Ukraine. So if they've been selling drones, so they seem okay with it. So Montreux Convention should not be an impediment to having those ships go through, and I think they just have to. It's not even a legal fiction. They just have to make sure that they don't transfer it, that it stays a Turkish ship until it's on the Black Sea side of Turkey.